So Honkai Star Rail hasn't been in a lot of drama recently. I mean, the last thing I can really remember was the whole thing with the Acheron voice actor, of them not being the right voice actor for some reason. But again, that was something to do with the community and the game, whereas this is actually involved with the voice actors and the actual makeup of the game. If you don't know, Honkai Star Rail released their drip marketing for some new characters, including Mose. They also teased Lingsha and Fei Xiao, which again look like very cool characters. All of them look really cool. But what we're going to focus on is Mose. Mose is a new 4-star character coming to the game. He's a lightning character that follows the path of the hunt, I think that is. And they also announced the English voice actor for him, which is Chris Niosi. Now, you may have heard of his name before because he is actually a very popular voice actor. He voices characters like Julius from ReZero and also Reagan from Mob Psycho, which again, they're two massive characters and have a lot of meaning. I mean, there's also some other big roles, but I haven't really seen any of them, but let me know if any of these other ones are big. But who would have thought that this would have caused a massive controversy in the Honkai Star Rail community? And that's what we're going to get into today. I'm going to be explaining everything you need to know about it, from who the voice actor is, what he's done, to what Hoyoverse could do in the future, and what other VAs and content creators have said about this. But before I get into this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy it. And also don't forget to go over to Gamersubs and use my code KAZO, where you can get yourself 10% off a ton of cups, tubs, and even more. And there is just a ton of flavors over there that I think you guys would really like. But let's get back into the video. So as I said, Chris Niosi is the new voice actor for Honkai Star Rail until one bit of information came out on Twitter. Now, I can't find the original tweet, but obviously this is all blown up and there has been a ton of news articles on it. So we're going over to Sportskeeda, who do a lot of internet kind of news and stuff, and they pretty much have it all here if you guys want to go look at it. But it says, who is Chris Niosi and what did he do? Allegations, controversy explored as Honkai Star Rail post sparks backlash online. Now, obviously they go through a lot of what he's done, and then he says, however, following the announcement on July 18th, several netizens brought up past abuse allegations against the voice actor, which initially emerged in 2019. It says, in late July of that year, one of Niosi's ex-girlfriends accused him of having manipulative and abusive behavior. After the girlfriend came forward with the claims in a blog post, several other former partners of the voice actor as well as colleagues accused him of similar mistreatment and abuse. So again, obviously this guy is not a good guy at all. It is quite terrible the things that he's done. Now also, it's a big issue as well, as they said that he also mistreated a lot of his colleagues, and obviously he's going to be working on Honkai Star Rail with a lot of people, not only other voice actors, but also people in production and stuff like that. What's to say that he wouldn't do anything to them either? Now, there was a full post on Tumblr of all places, which is a little bit weird, but he actually made a massive apology post like this. Now, obviously, you know, nothing's going to change what he did if he apologizes for it, but there is this whole post here if you guys want to go read it. I want some more context behind what he said, but he pretty much owned up to it. And obviously, a lot of the time in this community, there's people, you know, alleging stuff that happened and saying that this happened, and sometimes it's just not true at all. But in this case, it's actually true, and the person who did it has actually confirmed that it's true, and that what he did was, you know, real, and that and that all of the allegations that have been brought out were also real. And obviously this caused a bit of backlash online and stuff like that, especially whenever it happened in 2019. Nintendo actually removed him from the Fire Emblem game series, where he voiced the protagonist Byleth. Now obviously it's super weird to see him being announced as a Honkai Star Rail voice actor, because, you know, he's been banned from a lot of different places. I mean, he's been taken off of games, he's not been worked with, but for some reason Honkai Star Rail felt it was a good idea to actually hire this guy, which again is a totally bad move for them. Obviously it wasn't Honkai Star Rail themselves who found this voice actor and hired him, it was some voice acting talent company. But again, Honkai Star Rail is the ones who employs the voice acting talent company, so they have a say in what goes on and who they hire. And obviously people immediately caught on to who this voice actor was. There's a lot of content creators and also just other people around on Twitter, you know, exposing a lot of the stuff that he's done and making people aware of, you know, how much of a horrible guy this guy is. And obviously this post has got 8.6 million views, so people were quite annoyed with this. And it's kind of a shame as well, because the character does look really cool, and that's what a lot of the comments are in reply to this post. I mean, people are saying this character looks really good, especially for a 4-star, he looks really good. But the only downside is the voice actor. Now, how did the community actually respond to this, and how did the voice actors of the game respond to this? Well, there's actually this video from Sayu. If you don't know who Sayu is, I've talked about him quite a bit in my last videos about some other voice actor drama and stuff like that, especially to do with the whole Natlan situation. But he pretty much went on stream, and this was a clip that was actually played on stream. I won't play it, I will just literally tell you what he said. And what he said was that he actually spoke to Chris, and that he said he talked to all of the victims and people, and he said to him that, you know, they all forgave him and that they all supported him trying to be better, and that, you know, trying to paint this picture of like he's improving, and the people that he hurt kind of like supported that. when in actual fact he was lying and that he hadn't actually spoken to all of them, that he's only maybe talking about a select few of them. And obviously Sayu didn't know this, so whenever Sayu first talked to him, he was like, oh, okay, you know, that's fair enough, he's improving, so I'll support him in, you know, being in Honkai Star Rail. But then after he found out that he was lying, obviously he deleted all of the posts and stuff, which he did get a little bit of backlash because people saw him supporting him, which obviously, you know, isn't a very good look. But obviously he didn't know, so, you know, it's not his fault at all. And it's definitely good to see that he clarified this on stream later on. But there has been so many more voice actors who have actually gotten involved and, you know, said their piece about it. We got Alejandro Sab, who is Sayu, as I said. And it says here that he apologized on stream for not looking into the accusations and blindly supporting him. We got Damon Mills, the voice actor for Blade and Lenny. He wrote a post in support, but then deleted it, and he also unfollowed him. So obviously, he learned about what happened and then, you know, corrected his mistake. But Karma Kali recently defended him by downplaying the accusations as being a bad boyfriend. He previously defended him in 2020. So again, that isn't good at all. Although I'm pretty sure he is literally just a anime voice actor. He doesn't voice in Honkai Star Rail or anything, which is good. Then we got Katie Johnson, who wrote a statement in 2020 and did the heart eyes emoji on his Mose announcement, which again obviously proves that she has some kind of support for him or doesn't care about what he's done. But again, after looking it up, she doesn't really seem to be a very big voice actor, so again, it's not that much of an issue. Then they've also left some other names down here. Now, obviously, I'm not going to go through all of these because they've literally added no like summary or anything of what they've said, so I don't want to like throw people under the bus if they actually haven't done anything. Obviously, the person who's posted this could be a little bit, you know, unhinged. And they've actually left out the part about Sunday's voice actor talking about this too. Because as I was saying, people have also been going after Sunday's voice actor too because he actually came forward in support of Chris Niosi, which again is extremely weird. And this was all on the Honkai Star Rail subreddit. Now, this is a post from Sip Stefan, who obviously posts a lot of stuff to do with Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact news, any pretty much Hoyoverse game news. And pretty much there was this long post of him trying to downplay everything that Chris had done and all the other stuff that had happened. And maybe he's just in a similar boat to Sayu, who he just doesn't really know the full story, but it definitely seems like he does know quite a bit about what happened and just is, you know, publicly defending him. But on this post here, you can see that it says, it seems that the comment section is very split, with many expressing disappointment in this response. So some people are angry at Sunday's voice actors, some aren't, because people can have their own opinions, but obviously everyone is very angry towards Chris Niosi. Obviously, this whole situation is kind of crazy, and I think that Honkai Star Rail really needs to find a new voice actor for Mose. Obviously, you know, this is drip marketing, so we've still got ages until the actual character comes out. And I doubt they've even actually recorded the voice lines for him yet. Maybe they've recorded a couple of them. But it's not too late to change the voice actor, and I don't think it's too late in any situation, as we saw in the Tainari situation. And if they changed the voice actor literally, you know, halfway through the game, and Tainari had been out for a while, they changed him and actually found a voice actor who could do a very similar voice to him, just without it being that person. Which again, I think is what they should do with Mose. They should just find someone else to do it. Yeah, that's pretty much everything you need to know about this voice actor drama thing. I just wanted to make a quick video, you know, summarizing pretty much everything going on, especially with a lot of the responses coming out. There was also recently a response from Robin's voice actor as well, who pretty much just said, you know, they were unhappy with what was going on. And I think that's the case with a lot of the other Honkai Star Rail voice actors. Maybe we will see a change very, very soon, especially with a lot of these voice actors, you know, saying that they don't like this guy being a part of their cast. Because it's not just a problem with the players, it's a problem with the actual voice actors. Maybe Hoyoverse will make a change. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. Do you think Chris Niosi should be allowed to voice act Mose, or do you think they should go find a different voice actor that actually hasn't done any of this terrible stuff? But for some reason, it seems pretty impossible for Hoyoverse not to do this. They just somehow hire every single scummy person on the planet. Yeah, that's about all I got for this video. If you did enjoy it, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And as I said, go over to GamerSubs and use my code KAZA, where you can get yourself 10% off a ton of cups, tubs, and even more. And I will see you guys in the next video. That's all. See ya.